What's up everyone, this is Rayuka here, and today I'm gonna give my thoughts and impressions of the NeiR Automata Demo 120161128. So I'm gonna start off by talking about the camera angles, yes, because that stood out for me while playing the demo, and I liked it actually. I liked how unique they did those camera angles with the uniqueness that it had. And what I mean by this is that it'll have a side view or over a top view at times, and then it'll have this third person view, which was the main camera angle. Then it have this action kind of camera angle. Basically it was constantly changing, and I thought that that was really unique, and it made the game feel refreshing at times. But it also felt like the gameplay would change. Maybe it's just me, but it just felt like that, because when it had the over-the-top view on certain segments during the combat, even though you knew the controls, from seeing it from the over-the-top view, it almost felt like you didn't know the controls. At least for me anyway. It was sort of confusing a little bit, but it made the game just as fun. And then I toyed around with the difficulties. When I live streamed it, I played on normal, but then afterwards, after live streaming that is, I decided I was going to play on the hard difficulty, see how much more different it was, and etc. And yes, this game could get pretty difficult, and when I mean the demo, but it could get pretty damn difficult. And they don't play with difficulty. No, they don't. And then there was the story itself, at least the hint that they gave of the story. Now I'm not sure if this is, like, the way the demo started was just weird as it is, because there was just so much dialogue going through and so much words being said, and then you're playing I'm assuming she's going to be the main character in the story, and as you're playing her, then skipping from the beginning to the end, had this thing to do with a cube. So I have no idea if this was like one big simulation leading up to the main game, or if this was just all put together just for obviously demo purposes. But it was uniquely done in that sense. And then I have to say the graphics. Yes, I know some of you ain't, graphic people, but for me, the graphics really were nice for it to be a demo. The graphics really stood out, and I really liked how beautiful not only the character looked, but the environments, and especially the enemy characters that you went up against, like the robots. The designs were really nice and creepy and cool at the same time when it came to the enemies, because they had this weird doll-like look, but they're robots or androids, however you want to call them. But I liked it. That was pretty damn cool, especially the way they orchestrated the boss fights for this demo. I did not know you were gonna fight the tower you were running on. But yeah, that happens, especially when you're running on the bridge, and then the bridge comes to life, and you're like, wait, what? And there's these big, huge drill, chainsaw things, whatever, coming down at you, and you gotta fight those things, and they have scoops of shovels, and it's just so weird. But it was well done, and I really liked how they did the boss fights in this demo, and I thought it was pretty damn creative. I am curious to see how it's going to be in the main game though, nonetheless. And then there was the little floating robot next to the main character. Now I forgot the name of the little floating robot, so I'm gonna call it the little floating robot. But while playing the demo in the beginning, I had no idea how to use the little guy, and then going furthermore into the demo, I got to figure out it could shoot and attack. So it became very helpful. It wasn't just a waste of time, it just floating around looking cool. It actually does something, and I really liked that. So, and especially when you're shooting and then you're fighting at the same time, and you're kind of doing all these crazy combos, it adds a lot of damage to the enemy, and that makes the fighting even much more funner, at least for me, in my opinion anyway, while playing the demo. So yeah, the little flying robot, definitely interesting. I'm hoping though in the main game that there's a lot more unlockables, And what I mean by this is costumes, and not only for the characters themselves, but skins for the little floating robot thing. Besides the DLC bonuses that you get for if you decide to get the collector's edition or the day one edition, I believe it comes with some sort of skin for the little robot. So hopefully there's more unlocks in the main game for the characters that you play. If because I'm not sure if she's the only character you will be playing in the main game. But yeah. So overall, I liked the NieR Automata demo. It was really fun. The action was fast paced. The mechanics, I mean, the controls felt pretty solid. I have no complaints about the controls. It takes a little bit time to get used to, but once you get used to how the character moves and what she does, the game becomes smooth from there. Obviously, it has different difficulties, so if you like, playing this game on hard, the demo does have a harder difficulty. It's hard. So yeah, I mean, the Automata demo was really well done, and it looks beautiful for it to be just a demo. So I am curious to see how the main game is going to turn out, not only with the graphical aspect but with the story aspect. I am looking forward to that. And for the little bit I looked into when it came to the story of NeiR itself, I believe this one takes place way in the future. I don't know much about the first one, so I am curious to see how this is going to tie in with the first one, or if it even does. But yeah, overall I am looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun when it releases. And that's pretty much it. Anyways, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, of course, if you like what you see on my channel, of course. And also drop a like if you like this vid. And anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. It's Rayuka here saying until next time, everyone, sayonara.